Karibu sana shabiki mwenzangu, mahali popote ulipo, karibu wa kipindi hiki cha Tuko Riadha. Welcome my dear friend to this episode of Tuko Riadha. You are here to be entertained, to be informed, to be enlightened, to be updated, to be just, your spirits should be lifted up. At the end of Father's Day, I have some good things maybe I should share with you guys. It's all about athletics. It's all about Stockholm. We are in Sweden, and the Swedes are being primed up. I'll just give you a few highlights, okay? These are the top of the crop. These are the tier top of the crop. They're what I call the top drawer performance from Stockholm. We'll continue from here, okay? Just sit back, keep subscribing again as I put it to you every now and then because I enjoy your company. I hope you do with me. And it wasn't gonna be another day in Stockholm today. It wasn't. I know they have already gone to bed. I haven't. I have to let you guys know that I kept an eye on what was going on in another Diamond League. And it was a magnificent performance. My preview is not off. Let's go to 100 meters women. And the gold medalist from St. Lucien, Julien Alfred, is on a stride. She broke the meet record in Stockholm. She doesn't just break it. There's a commanding presence right now after I think she encountered Usain Bolt. She has in Usain Bolt-like look. She's in command. She's in charge of her blocks. She looks around. She's composed. Her confidence is over the charts. You can see in her face. She is not rattled by anything. She gets on the blocks in the 100 meters. And there's a presence. There's this idea that she's a golden girl in track and field right now. Soft-spoken. She's not as flamboyant as Shakira Richardson, the American, who is just something else. Everybody has their own persona. I'm not comparing the two, but I'm only comparing in the idea of being present and delivering the goods. 10:75. Yeah, Asha Smith, the Briton, I had to just check her back and says, well, I'm going to be second. Yep, the Briton takes second. And yes, it goes to Senegal when it comes to third place. And there you have it. It's almost like we are seeing the same names from Oslo on Thursday. The times for Asha Smith looks brilliant. She takes a 10:93 for second place. And Jose Talou Smith, the Senegalese, 11 flat. Not a bad day for Senegalese. She's been consistent. By the way, she's the oldest. She could be the grandmother right now of that field. But that was your top 300 meters. Brilliant run from Alfred, Julien. And I think there's something you have to recognize when you see some good things happening in 100 meters. I think this woman after Olympics, she said that after Oslo the other day on Thursday, she wasn't happy with how she delivered. Her coach wasn't happy. The camp wasn't happy. I was happy because it's good to see her on the field, on her debut in Oslo. But she goes to Stockholm and just delivers 10:75, second best time in the world at the present. She is somebody that I tell you what, she's trying to bring that Olympic aura, that Olympic presence. Good for that St. Lucien Islander. Good day for 100 meters. Who is winning again in Stockholm? Like I told you, it is stocked up in Stockholm. Emmanuel Wanyonyi is wire to wire in 800 meters. Listen to me speaking, and I tell you one thing about Emmanuel Wanyonyi right now. I think the 1500 meters he did early in the season, 3:35. I think it was 3:30 something in Kapsabet the last time he ran on that horrible track in Kapsabet, Kenya. Yes, that right now I'm sensing that Wanyonyi's races and training is just coming into place. Everything is falling into place. Wire to wire, 49.75, the fast 400 meters. The rabbit drops, or the pacemaker drops the 500 at the 500-meter back in the back straight. Wanyonyi does not relent his lead. He doesn't seem to be rattled by anybody. He's in the zone, lane 115 at 600 meters. No challenge. I think the American Josh Joey was shadowing him. I think Hoppel was in the neighborhood of the front runners. Come the 100 meters, I think once Emmanuel sees the finish line, this is what you haven't been watching. I've been watching. Once he sees the finish line, once he sees that podium that he's winning, I think it's very hard to beat him right now. 141.95, I think, was the winning time. And Sejati Jamel, the Algerian, is depending. It seems to be saying, "Oh well, I'm gonna come back on people." He was lacking back there. He was just trying to be. It depends on his last 100-meter finish, which is he has some stupendous closing speeds. You have to admit that, and you have to be respect that. But I think Wanyonyi has figured him out. He gives him. If you give Wanyonyi a gap, unless you are special, you are not closing it. I think this is one thing you've noticed about Wanyonyi. That presence of Wanyonyi, that warrior, the sabot in him, once you see that face, there's something you have to admire about him. And I think that's what I'm always watching. That confidence is huge. And he wins 800 meters. Second place comes Jamel Sejati, closing in 142. I think 142 goes to Josh Joy, the American. Good time for him. I think Hoppel was fourth in this race. Kinyamal, the Kenyan, was way fifth or sixth place. One thing I have to I'm trying to get used to, guys, is 800-meter quality has really moved up. From 2012, when record holder Rhodesia went 140, and everybody else, I think the last place was 142, was the 8th place. This field 143 was the 8th place in 800. The quality of 800 meters is just outrageous. I remember 143 was the norm back in the 90s. I'm old. Even 2000, 143 was still norm. Right now, 141 is what wins races. If you're not running 141, 142 right now, you are in the B race. A race with Emmanuel Wanyonyi. And I'll tell you what, Julien Alfred is on top of our game. Keep an eye on these two as they march on, back-to-back victories. We're marching on to where? World Championship. A few races before that, I know we're going to go to trials, but these two, these are the characters to beat. See you on the other side of the pillar, my friend. Short episode, sweet. And again, good night, good day, and good life.